What's up, guys? It's All That Wrestling, and today I will be interviewing Billie Starkz. So, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. So, we're gonna start off with the questions.
Okay.
So, what got you into wrestling?
I was introduced to wrestling through my stepfather, Mouse, who is now a photographer, and that's who introduced me to wrestling. And then I found a place locally, where I started training, and that's how it somewhat came together.
Nice. Okay. So, what was your first match?
My first match was a triple threat, but there's kind of a funny story behind.
Oh,
So originally, I was supposed to be pre-show with this other girl, and it was her debut too. And then we ended up selling so many tickets that they were afraid that everybody was going to leave after pre-show. So we got moved to semi-main, and then it turned into a triple threat. So it was just a little bit better than if it was just a singles match between us two.
wow, that is crazy. um, what was your first favorite memory of wrestling?
Ooh, that's a hard one. Um, I think it's actually like probably after my first match, just like all my friends who came to see me and traveled like hours, just like it meant a lot for me. And I feel like that's one of my favorite memories because it's showing like people supporting each other in wrestling. Or probably the collective. The collective was really, really cool this year.
Okay, well, to tie into that, how was it fighting at the collective?
Oh, so like the collective was so much fun for me. Because it was like what in my head it like made me believe wrestling was back from like Corona and everything and the shutdown. And that's like what I want wrestling to be now. And it was just nice because it was safe with all the fans, and then it was just you could feel the energy because there's so many people in there, even though we were trying to be safe. And it also just helped me connect with so many wrestlers again after like not being able to travel very much and see many people. It was just very nice to see a lot of those people.
Yeah, I did not like the shutdown.
I don't think any of us did.
Okay, so are you going to the GCW 24-hour show?
Confidential. Confidential evidence right there. So,
Okay,
so no insider information yet.
okay. Um, what do you think about Elena Black getting signed?
I was so happy for her. I sent her a text and I was like, congratulations. She was like one of the people during the shutdown that I actually got really close to. And we actually had a 12-hour drive together from to New Jersey, and it was a really good time.
Um, who has been your favorite opponent?
Ooh. So I think my favorite opponent has probably been Kylie Ray, but a close second. This one was really recent, was Sandra Moon. She was just so much fun to wrestle, and I can't wait for people to see that match.
Yeah, I am very excited. Um, when you were a kid, what was your favorite match that you had seen, like live?
Ooh. Um, I have to think about this. Um, do. So I remember like the NXT shows that we used to go to. And I remember a Finn Balor match. I can't remember who he was wrestling, but I just remember his entrance. I was just like already awed. And I was like, yeah, this is cool. I'm sold.
Yeah, every time Finn Balor's song comes on the video game, my brother and I always do
We
what
had to
he
hit the
does. Yeah, his pose. We
me
can
and my
never
brother
forget.
used to crawl down the stairs. My dad would like make jokes about it and we'd just start doing it.
Oh, wow. So, how do you balance school and wrestling?
It's It's actually been a lot easier with doing it online, because I can take my laptop with me anywhere. Um, but like before Rona, when I wasn't having school online, it was a little difficult, but like my teachers worked with me a lot. Like my PE teacher, even like when I missed school on like Fridays to go to St. Louis Anarchy, she would accept like my matches as my credit for like working out outside of class, and I always thought that was really cool. And then I would just talk to my teachers and be like, I'm not going to be able to work on this weekend, and they would ask me why, and I'm like, I'm out of town in a different state, beating my body up.
Yeah, that's cool that they worked with you though.
Mhm. I feel like most teachers do. You just have to communicate with them.
Yeah. Um, let's see here. Okay, who was or is your favorite wrestler of all time?
Ooh, so so I have to split this into male and female category because I cannot pick between them. Uh, the male would be Matt DeMorris because he was like, I just find him so entertaining to watch, and he always gets me to like react. And I feel like wrestling, it takes me a minute to react anymore. And another one would be Millie McKenzie. She's from the UK, and I think she's an amazing women's wrestler. And I feel like that's who I want to be as a wrestler, even though I already am somebody.
That's funny. Okay. Um, let's see here. Okay, what would be your dream match anywhere, anytime?
Ooh, I would want to wrestle Millie McKenzie at Progress. Um, and any time would be like right now. Let's do it now.
Uh, um, do you have any plans? What's your plans for 2021?
uh, I just want to show out more than I did last year and just grow as a person, honestly. I just want to just support my friends and what they're doing, like Elena getting signed. I'm proud of her. And then all of the other girls who are moving up. And I just want to show that I'm also part of that community and show out for everybody.
Well, I love your shirt, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah. Um, let's see. So hard. Um, so do you have any family members that were like wrestling? Did they wrestle?
No. So the only like family member that I really had that enjoyed wrestling as much as I did was Mouse, and it was because he introduced me to it. Um, but I think it just grew on the rest of my family. My mom was never a huge wrestling fan,
Mhm.
but like when I started wrestling, she was like, "Oh, I want to do all of like the marketing stuff." She likes making things look pretty, so like when I come out with like the t-shirt designs and cool merch, that's her. I can't
Yeah,
take
that's
credit for it.
definitely my mom. Um, so where can you get your merch?
Oh, it's in the bio of my Twitter, but it's Big Cartel / Billie Starkz. And then you're welcome to come say hello to me at shows, and I most likely have it.
Um, I think that's all that I have.
That's
But
fine.
thank you so much for answering my questions. And can you tell me what is your social media account?
All of my social media is at Billie Starkz, Billie. Starkz is Starkz, because I try to be fancy without the S.
Yeah. Well, I will also link that in the description below. Well, thank you so much for coming. I enjoyed this interview.
Thank you so much for having me. I had fun.
Yeah, me too. Well, have a nice night and bye.
Bye. Be safe.